Sorry, I didn't realize I did that to the, oh, can you guys hear me?
Good morning.
Morning. Sorry, I'm never gonna get Zoom. It's never gonna be perfect. It's like the admin thing. Hey, Murad, how are you, man?
Good, Robby. How are you? Hi, Heidi.
Very good.
Hello.
Hey, Chuck, how are you?
Hi, everybody.
Hi.
Hi, Chuck.
Happy.
All right,
you
we know
back
who I
in?
am. We know who I am.
Yeah, you're Zoom. You're Zoom all the way. Because you're the first Zoom every time at least.
Am I? Okay.
You're very consistent with when you sign on, so I always know it's you. What was
Okay.
Good morning, everybody.
Heidi? Super news about your father. I'm so happy to hear that.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, everybody.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Thanks.
Heck yeah. Sorry.
It was a big surgery. Apparently, he almost died. I didn't even know.
Crazy.
I know. They don't tell me anything.
So he almost died.
No, he could have died from a heart attack like any second.
Got it. Okay.
His heart was so occluded.
Okay.
Heart
Can
artery.
someone-
Are you back in Westchester?
Where?
Are you back home?
Yeah. I'm back home. I thought you said he was in the house. Yeah, I'm whoop, 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 pinball.
Hi, Dana.
Hi, good morning.
Hey, can someone do me a favor? Just because I got to look at the admin. Can you just? I guess. I don't.
Sure.
I don't even know how to phrase it because you can't. I got to admin it, but it's pretty self-explanatory, right? When you get to the link and I just let you in. Is that simple?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
It is okay. All right, because I just got to keep my eye on it. Hey, Carolyn, how are you? Good morning. Sorry for slurping. Oops. Edie, how are you? Good morning.
Hi, Edie. Thank you for yesterday.
Heidi, that's good news about your dad.
Thanks.
Yeah.
I'm really happy. It
Yeah.
was my mom's birthday yesterday, too.
Your birthday?
My mom.
Oh, your mom. Oh, happy birthday to your mom.
I know. She's
Appreciate
like,
it.
I gave you the best birthday present on my birthday. You're alive. I was like, oh my God, these two.
That was the candle wishing was probably big that day yesterday. Blowing the candle out.
Yeah, maybe. My mom may have wished for another outcome, to be honest.
I love marriages.
Yeah, it's very funny.
No, I know. Hey, I know what you mean. So, really quick, just we're gonna get started in about 3 minutes. So let me just. I've been in touch with Stefan or Stefan. Honestly, it's Stefan, I believe. It's Faye's husband. And Gina, thank you so much just for inviting Faye to the group. Gina met Faye in Cancun, and just had a great conversation. Gina's like, this would be great for Faye. And Faye, right from the jump, she was. This is what's crazy is. Sorry, I'm just playing admin guy right now. Faye was for a full week for a week. She was doing the meditations from her deathbed. It's insane, like the dedication and the love that she put towards her efforts with us and for herself, not with us, while we were there, but for her and her family. It's crazy. And she was so happy the entire time and still is. Like she's here now, man. Like me and her husband have had some.
Oh, Robbie. Sorry, Sonia's on. But how I met
Sonia,
Faye.
how are you?
Yeah.
Oh, great. How are you? Did I ever meet Sonia or just via pictures? How are you?
Hi.
Happy you joined.
Sorry.
Fabulous.
Yeah, so I guess we're gonna get started in about like 3 to 5 minutes. I just want to make sure everybody can get here. Sonia,
Thank you. Thank you for doing this for beautiful Faye.
of course, this is I'm so happy you're here. If you wanted the floor really quick just to talk about Faye, it's all yours.
Oh, wow. Well, I met her at the Cancun event, and I was sitting with a friend, and this beautiful, fragile Faye came to us and said, "Oh, you must be here for the Dispenza event." We said, "Yeah." And she says, "Can we join? Can I join you?" I said, "Yeah, come on." So, we brought a chair over, and she spent the whole week with her. She went from, what shocked me is that she went from like eating beans and avocado to tea. And at the end of the week, she was like glowing and eating steak and drinking tequila and drinking wine. And all of us that were like took care of her of all week, she just transformed in front of us. Oh, it was beautiful. We sneaked ice cream at the beach. We weren't allowed to bring ice cream, and we sneaked ice cream and we were eating ice cream. So it was beautiful. It was an honor for us to meet her and be in her presence.
Thank you. Thank you for sharing that. Yeah, that's the
And
energy.
then that photo you took of her with the wings, I shared with the group.
Yeah. So
You don't mind?
That was beautiful. We surprised her. We said, don't look. And I brought these wings and we put them on her, and it was at night.
yeah.
And we said, okay, open your eyes. So it was like, oh, yeah. Yeah, it was beautiful.
That's a beautiful photo. Thank you for taking that, because it's so symbolic right now, with everything. I'm writing a song right now for her, and I'm utilizing that picture as just like the description of the entire song. And it's so beautiful. And we're also right now, like this, what we're doing here, we have a Morning Warriors and a Dot Connectors group, but they're both one. It's just East Coast, West Coast. And I'm creating another WhatsApp page, to get everybody together, just to have news going. But I'm going to use that photo as the logo for our group. And because she's here, the energy is so strong, so real. Her dedication to being here, like the things that she said to me of how much this meant to her just in that period of time, and same as Cancun, I'm sure, like her energy was so powerful, so real. Like, I was saying, like, something keeps coming, why do we run when we have wings, is what I keep saying. And she's a perfect example of that. That's what just keeps coming in my head.
And for me, it was a big lesson, because many people that go to Joe's events, it's like to heal physically and have a miracle of physical and live. And what I saw was that her soul just came for a last party. It was just, and we were lucky enough to be of that, just on my last party. Bye-bye.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna wait a couple more minutes. Just 2 more minutes.
And Sonia, Robby was saying, because she was coming on the meditations from the hospital, and then he spoke to her a few times, and well, Robby, you can explain. She just said, I just want to get to know you, and they would just talk on the phone and share. So
yeah, so
beautiful.
Yeah, it was really awesome, being able to know her just in that quick period. I already know who she is, you know what I mean? Like within 2 seconds of meeting her, I already understand who she is. And she just like she messaged me on the side. This was a day before she passed away. And she said, I don't want to talk about my sickness. I want to talk to you. I want to get to know you. You make me feel comfortable. I want to know who you are. And unfortunately, we never had that conversation, which is okay, because we still exchanged information back and forth. But yeah, we really bonded. I don't know what to say. It's just a special. She's here, man. It's crazy. I feel her.
And that's what's beautiful. You don't actually need to have the 3D conversation, because just the intention that you both had, that just mixes together, and the fractals and the energy mixes together, and that's why it was so good to be around her. It was like, oh, I love this resonance.
Yeah. I've dealt with a lot of death in my life. There's like 3 situations that this feels very similar to. And on that note, though, like how you just said, that all the dots connect. Like I said, one of our groups is called Dot Connectors, and Kathy, she had a huge breakthrough where Faye was with her deceased husband, in meditation yesterday, and just this whole big breakthrough, which is basically what you just said. That separation is an illusion. There's only change in vibration. Our physical may go away, but nobody ever goes away. It's just it's a higher frequency and vibration, and it's a celebration in some cultures of this, what we're doing right now, which we are celebrating. So yeah, Pretty
Rob,
powerful stuff.
can I say something about Faye? I
Oh,
didn't know
Kathy, you're
Faye.
there. Oh my God, Kathy.
Hi.
You tell
Hello.
Sorry.
That's okay. I didn't know Faye, but when she was introduced to the group through Gina, I just felt compelled to send her a message. So I did. And we chatted back and forth through message about 3 or 4 times. And I have to tell you, even through that venue, there was such a beautiful soul there. And I didn't physically know her, I never met her, but it was very strong. And I just loved how that happened. There was a connection, and you just felt that about her. So hearing that you guys knew her and you saw her and you felt her, just solidifies that. And it's just such an amazing thing. Thanks, Gina, for introducing her to us, because she's a amazing soul for sure.
You're welcome. Absolutely.
All right. All right. One more minute. 9:10. We're starting because we keep getting people coming in. There's no rush. And so just to give you a visualization, while we're going to do 10 minutes of silence. And so Stefan said that what they're doing is they're going to where they got married, and where they held many laughs together. So, and it's also snowing where they both consider snow the state of peace. So he said there's nothing stronger than the power of love, and he feels the strength right now, which is helping him get through everything. So I guess visualize, and just we're going to be there with him and Faye, and yeah, that's just the setting of what's going on today. It's snowing, it's beautiful, it's peaceful. He has so much support with him that he knows of, and we're here for his support as well if he needs it.
And we'll also add in her son
Yes,
in our attention.
correct. Yes. And what is his full name? I'm going to mess it up. It's Kai.
I don't remember.
I have it right here because I know I'm going to slaughter it. So yeah, let's make sure we have his name so we can actually put that with the intention. If I get it, if I could find it. But yeah. And I don't know if you guys remember, I showed this to you when she was in the hospital. This is what she got in Cancun. It's time to fall in love with life. This is basically what she did in Cancun, like you said, Sonia.
Kai, his name is Kai.
Kai, Kai. Okay. Oh, I did say it right. Okay. All right, guys. So we're gonna get started. Again, Stefan is at his place where Faye and him got married, where they spent many times together prior to getting married, where they enjoyed lots of laughs together. It's snowing. They consider snow the state of peace. And right now he's feeling the strength of all the love. So without further ado, I'll see you guys at 9:21. Love you guys. Hey, everybody. Oh. Got a Big Mac. That's a Big Mac. Right here looks like a Thanksgiving turkey. I don't know. Not even in America. Why would they? So this is a photo that Stefan shared. It's Stefan, Faye, and Kai on Christmas. Christmas Day. And yeah, just a beautiful moment. Oh man, this stuff, it gets realer and realer. Yeah, there's just everything we go through every day. We're learning more and more. We're getting our playbook updated as far as what our understanding of what we're doing here and what we do when we're gone. And again, there's no separation. We're here for a purpose, and yeah, that's the face of someone who just understands it right there.
It's funny because she had a quirky sense of humor, and I can hear her saying like, "What? You got a picture of me with McDonald's?"
That's weird. I was thinking that in my head.
That is totally her. And during the meditation, she's such in a good place. I mean, she's so happy, and it was like, oh, this is what it's all about. Oh, I just kept hearing, oh, this is what it's all about. It's like she's on the other side, like, oh, this is what it's all about.
Wow, really?
Oh, but I'm so not surprised with her French fries and her McDonald's. Oh, it was like I said, she had just a funny sense of humor. We even ate chocolate crickets in Mexico together.
Wow. Was that a dare, or did you guys do that?
Well, we ordered a dessert and there was a chocolate cricket on it. So
Oh,
we
wow.
cheered and we said, okay, let's go for it.
Oh, that's
And
great.
we ate it and we looked at each other and we said like, no, not really. So we took wine.
Side note question, Danielle, have you ever had so Danielle has she just had she went to Nomo, I think it's called, and did they have chocolate crickets on that menu?
They did not. They only had reindeer body parts.
Yes, sorry.
A variety of reindeer body parts.
So this
is
sorry. No, go.
super weird. I didn't know Faye in the 3D, only as like 5D energy, but I made a joke yesterday about McDonald's and it being God's house. So this is just really weird for me right now. I'm like,
Wow.
she had a strong sense of humor. So do I. And yesterday I like made this joke and it was so random. And it was about being in God's house. And I was like, that'd be so funny if you said that like while in McDonald's, like, or something like that. It just came out of nowhere.
I love it.
And it was like God's house Like that's literally where she's at right now. I'm like, anyway, I had to, it's really weird for me.
No,
I'm
thank
like,
you for sharing that, and we'll connect more dots. I don't know who was on the phone with yesterday, but I saw 31 in the clouds, and I said it looked like a McDonald's arc. I don't ever talk about McDonald's.
yeah, me neither.
Yeah.
I go to Noma, right? Like, why would I ever?
Yeah. Wow, thanks for sharing that.
Well, that's what's beautiful about it, because there's no time. So you just
Oh.
felt that before. And it's like the picture that of Faye that are in the wings that you received, Robbie. When I took it and I looked at it, I knew it was not a picture of her in 3D.
Yeah.
I knew it was a picture that I was going to look at in the future.
Yeah. 100%.
And she was in spirit. But it's just like a fraction of a second. And then I went, oh, and then I turned it off. I said, no, it's okay. She's going to heal. But I knew that, my ego said, no, she's going to heal. But I knew. So I just find it a beautiful circle that you mentioned, that you will be using that picture. And I know that picture was the journey of that picture and the soul that's attached to it. Beautiful. I mean, it's so magical. It's so magical. And I know that she just doesn't want us to be sad.
So, sorry, keep going.
No, that's it. It's like, yay, this is so cool.
Yeah, so the more you get to know me, the more you'll know that any conversation I get into, a dot somehow connects. So with what you just said with the photo, so last night I'm looking at this photo that we're looking at right now, and I'm looking at it and I was like, I've seen this photo before. Like and then I'm like, I feel like I was in the room while this happened. And then I look at Stefan, and as I say in my head, I'm like, I know him. And as I said that, I was listening to his voice message that he sent me. And at the same exact time, he said, I feel like I know you. Right when I said that in my head. So just, yeah, there's no separation. It's this, it's that, it's a circle, it's a square, it's a box, it's a triangle. Everything's at the same time, past, present, future. We're figuring it all out right now. Thank you for sharing that. Oh, yes. Trippy stuff, man. I'm so happy we did this.
How old is Kai?
I believe 7. Yeah. So, okay. So, Michael, if just from your perspective, I'd love to hear if you wanted to talk a little bit. And Gina wants to hear your voice. So does everybody else. Michael has a better voice than me.
It's I'm actually wound up traveling to about 2 o'clock in the morning, so working on a very little sleep, but it's she's home.
Yeah.
It's and it's just beautiful, and it's a beautiful journey, and we so lucky that we all had a chance to connect with her.
Yeah.
Here, and that's the thing, is we're all have this opportunity to have these connections and love here in this, and that's just to have that opportunity with her and be connected. We're just very lucky to have have that experience.
Yeah.
But anyway,
thank you. Thank you very much. She's home. Yeah. Heidi, I was just about to ask you, do you want to say something? Or I
My
guess
son was attacking me.
Wait, so what was going on? I saw you going like ooh, 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 ooh.
Then I think he feels something because he ran in the room and he was playing pillow fight. He can feel stuff.
Yeah, Heidi's son has very high vibration.
He's 5. He's very gifted. But Faye and I messaged each other a few times. And we talked about our kids, because Kai's 7 and Ben's 5. And I just came out of a a coherence healing, so my energy is like really up right now. And so I connected with her really quickly in the silence. I was kind of surprised. I wasn't sure if I was imagining things. Anyway, but she was comforting me because I was worried about Kai. And I was worried about her son because, you don't ever want to think about a child losing their mother, and we have a lot in common. So she was like very kind and reassuring, saying like her story and my story are different. And she was giving me a lot of advice about my son, just telling me about him. And she seemed really happy. She was like, I'm everywhere. So I don't know. She seemed really, really happy.
Thank you. Thank you so much for sharing that, Heidi. That was powerful.
I'm going to share a picture of her.
Peace.
This was at the restaurant in Cancun, and it's a
Mhm.
dress, a beautiful dress that she bought over there.
Beautiful.
Oh,
Oh, nice. That's the blue dress?
Oh yeah, she's
Yeah.
a blue. She's connected to the blues. That's
and
what
she
she
was
said.
so happy.
Huh.
The blue beam.
Are you okay with sharing that photo? Is that something if you want to keep it yourself, that's
Oh, no. I'm open to share. And it's funny because when I took the picture, I was there like, look at all the faces in the back. Do you see those masks?
Yeah.
And I knew they're there because I mean it's our creation, right? So
Yeah.
everything's there for a reason.
Yeah.
And it's funny because while we were talking, I was flipping through her pictures and I went like, oh, look at all the faces.
And
So
hers
it's
is
like
right in the middle. It's like hers is in line in the center.
I know. And there's this big, beautiful tree. That's a tree.
I know, that's crazy.
She's leaning against the tree, and it's like,
Wow.
oh my goodness. Just to
Yeah.
show you the importance of when we snap something, all the intelligence, the making around it, it's like, wow,
Yeah.
mind-blowing. Yeah, you can give me your contact later on, Robbie, and I'll share you the pictures.
Definitely, thank you.
Yeah.
I have Sonia, do you know someone by the name of Julie in your group from Cancun? Because I was going through my messages with Faye, and I can't, this was such a long time ago. She might even be in our group. I got to go through everybody. But she said I have a great friend named Julie who I love to invite. And I can't remember where that dialogue went. Was she part of your group or no?
No,
No,
there
okay.
was Joanne and Bridget.
Okay, no worries. I was just fishing right there to see if you knew her. Okay, I'll figure it out.
No.
All right, yeah. So this this is so beautiful. Like Stefan right now is outside in the snow, doing what he's doing, and we're here with it. It's just crazy. Like we're all united together across the world, man. This is love. This is what it's all about. Nothing else matters but right now. And what is right now? Right now, the present moment is unconditional love. And if you're always in the present moment, all you're going to feel is unconditional love, and you got to be all in. Shout out to Michael for that. Like seriously, like think about yesterday. You're a great example. Yesterday was fucking all in. Like so much happened yesterday, and yeah, there's a difference. Like just be honest with yourself with the all inness, because the world needs us and you need you too. So just be honest. Look in the mirror every day with honest eyes, and just really get your own all in checklist and be honest with yourself. Yeah, I don't know how I got to that part, but yeah, today was just beautiful there this morning. So happy we did this.
Thank you.
Yeah, all right, guys. I want to make sure everybody has a voice right now, so please don't be shy. If you want to say something, even if you didn't know her, just please feel free to the floor is yours. Or if you wanted to say closing words and you've said something already, whatever, it doesn't matter.
Oh, Robbie, do we have her husband and family's
Contact info?
Yeah.
I'm gonna gather all that stuff. So Stefan, like he said, he's gonna join our meditation group eventually, which is powerful, like crazy. But he said right
Yeah.
now it's really hard. He's like, he doesn't know how he'll be able to handle that. I'm like, yeah. So just knowing that we're there for him, I think is gonna be like the introduction for it. I think would be a great way. And yeah, I'll get his info, everything that you know, I'll get his email, his address, and I'll send it out to everybody.
Thank you, because I think if we give him comfort to know, we're thinking and
Yeah.
send love. Very, it's so the opportunity you have to spend time with a beautiful soul like that, and then lose that connection. It's just it's what makes us human, right? There's so much pain involved with that, and it's just the only thing that is we can just help him feel that he's connected to love through this group. I think would really give him comfort. I hope it would.
100%. And I've already noticed that it is. So you hit it on the head.
Thank you.
Yeah, no, thank you. Anybody else, please feel free.
Well, I just wanted to thank everyone for your shares, and it's so beautiful, Sonia, to hear the stories. And Heidi, you spoke to me because when in the 10 minutes I was thinking of her son, and it made me really emotional. And so to have you share your conversation with her, and just trusting that we all have our own path, and he somehow chose that, and he's going to be fine and full of light and love. And so I appreciate that.
Yeah.
And I have a request at the end, if Robby, if not putting you on the spot, but if there's any song of yours that you could share as when we close, I'd love to hear. Or you could put it in our group.
Yeah,
not the new song, just anything, like it's a new day, it's new dawn, or whatever. But if not, no problem.
No, thank you. I appreciate it. Because I'm trying to get a vibe for the song that I'm making right now. I'm trying to make it like a celebration of light, not life. And like I'm trying to visualize that picture. But yeah, I'll play that song high because I want it to be that feeling. I want it to be that collective energy feeling of holding hands, like not dance celebration, like this celebration, like us being together. So this is how I want the feel to be, kind of like this room.
Yeah.
So yeah, thank you.
So Sonia, Robby he's been making music from the energy, like of the Dr. Joe events and the meditations, and
he's the one. You had t-shirts or
yeah.
You're the Robby. You just mentioned, Robby, about the dancing. Faye used to love dancing, and at the retreat I went and I said, you get up, girl, we're gonna dance. And she was dancing, and I mean, like as she could, and she was so happy because she says, it's been years that I haven't danced. She says, I just love dancing. So it's like when you mention the dancing, that's totally Faye too.
Now I'm putting that energy in there too then. Question, where do you live, Sonia?
In Montreal.
Okay. Just so you know, we're doing something. You just gave me an idea. We're going to do like a dance celebration. I'm throwing three retreats in Cape Cod, Massachusetts, in March. There's beds on there's one bed, at least one for each. So you're more than welcome to come. I'll share that info with you if it works for you. It's very last minute.
That's in the States, right?
Yeah, it's in Massachusetts.
Yeah, I can't cross yet.
Oh, you can't? Okay, got it.
Yeah.
So, is that because you're not vaccinated? Yeah. All right. So
that was.
I sneaked in last year. I really escaped.
Just so you know, you can. By the Minnesota areas, they're a little more lenient as far as crossings and stuff like that to go in and out.
Yeah, last year I sneaked through Plattsburgh.
Okay.
It took me like 45 minutes at the border. I had to give them papers and this and they said, okay, you go, but come back in 2 weeks. And I stayed 4 months. So
yeah, so we'll just want to let you know, but on that note, you just gave me an idea. Like we're gonna do like it's Faye. I'm gonna blow up that photo. Like I'm gonna put it in Cape Cod. It's gonna be in a certain spot, but now it's gonna be like on the dance floor and it's gonna be lit up. We'll put like real lights around where the lights are in the photo. We'll put like real lights there and just make it as live and real as possible. And we'll have a dance party every night for Faye. That's gonna be awesome.
She'll be there.
Yeah, that's gonna be really cool. Hey, so before, if everybody has like 3 or more minutes, because we had one of the most incredible calls yesterday morning with meditation with Faye being there. We celebrated her life. And Kathy, it wasn't recorded because I did it from my phone, and Kathy had an insane experience. Kathy, if you're comfortable with it, would you mind sharing just your story with Faye and your husband?
Sure.
Oh, really quick, sorry. And Kathy's going to be a guest this Sunday on the show, on our Sunday call. She's going to be talking more in depth about it, but I just want to make sure that this was recorded.
So the meditation started and I was immediately in, and I'm sitting there and Faye appears and she takes my 2 hands and she said to me, "Thank you so much for the correspondences that you made with me." She said, "I was so touched because you didn't even know me." She said, "It gave me comfort and I enjoyed it. So thank you so much." And that absolutely blew me away. And then she said to me, "I'm going to step aside. I'm going to stay here." She said, "But there's someone else who wants to talk to you." And there was my husband. Now, you have to understand, I have not really had that connection with my husband except for twice. He's been dead 10 years this year, until that happened. It was Friday in the meditation, and he had this big, great smile, and he says, "Hi." I go, "Hi." And he said, "Listen, I have some stuff to tell you." I said, "Okay." And he said, "Remember how you felt that you just had to go to Niagara?" And I said, "Yeah." Then he says, "Well, I'm the one who sent you there." He says, "I'm also the one who connected you to Rob so that you could be in the groups that you're in, so that you could get the love and the support that you need to empower yourself in your life going forward." And Faye was just there during the whole thing. And it was quite amazing. And then my husband never would say goodbye, ever. So like if we left our home in the morning to go to work, we'd kiss each other and I'd say, "Bye, honey." And he'd say, "No goodbye, just, see you later." And when it came to the final goodbye here on earth, he didn't do that either. And that was really hard for me because that was closure for me. However, I honored it because I knew it was his death, not mine. And he didn't want to say goodbye for whatever his reasons were. And I honored it and I let it go. But he said to me on Friday, "Now do you get why I never said goodbye?" He goes, "There is no goodbye. There is no such thing as goodbye." And that was huge for me. Because I thought of you, Michael, because it's like none of it matters. It just doesn't matter. It's all about love. That's it. That is it. So let me tell you, talk about blowing your heart wide open. My heart was so big, didn't even fit my body yesterday. I mean, that's how it was. And it all started with Faye being there, who I never met, but that doesn't matter either because, we're all connected. And I used to say that as a little kid, not knowing what it meant, but I used to feel like I used to always say that we're all connected, we're all connected, we're all connected. But now I totally get what all connected means. Totally. So
that all happened yesterday, or tomorrow, whatever. I don't know.
Yeah. No, I sort of don't know either. It was all yesterday. Yeah.
That is a great story.
Right?
Oh my God.
That's going to be turned into an hour conversation, and there's more to it on Sunday. So that's so to today though.
That's so beautiful.
Thank you. Yeah, it really, and the really beautiful thing that came out of that is I feel so connected to my husband. Like I now have a relationship with him where he is and I'm here, and it's a really beautiful feeling because I didn't have that. And I think I was angry about it. I was frustrated. I didn't get it because I would hear people saying all the time, I'm connected. I would talk to Cheryl about it because she's very connected to her boyfriend who died 5 years ago. And I'd be like, gee, I really want that. But now I got it. And it just happened. So it's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. Thank you for listening, everybody. Because then, in sharing, you heal. So every time I say it, it heals me even more. So thank you for giving me the platform, Rob, to do that.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. And thank you, Michael. Thank you, Faye, for that moment. And thank you, Kathy, for allowing that energy, accepting that energy.
Yeah, thanks.
All right, guys. I love you all.
Love you guys.
Have a great weekend. It's a new dawn. It's a new day. It's a new life. This is our story. We don't do this because we have to. We do this because we want to. And thank you, Dr. Joe, for doing everything you do, because we wouldn't know each other at all. This would not exist. So we all love you, Faye. And all right, we'll see you. We'll see you every moment, basically.
It was nice meeting you all.
Yes, and Sonia, you're part of the family now. So if you want to,
I gave you guys each other's numbers.
Oh,
It's in
great.
your WhatsApp. I just did that on the call. So
great, thank you.
Beautiful, Gina.
love you all so much.
We do a
Thank you.
5 a.m. Eastern time and 11 a.m. Eastern time meditations Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and then we meet every Sunday.
5 a.m. Holy damn.
11 a.m. sounds a little better, right?
And
That's
then
a very early family wake up.
It is.
and then 9 p.m. on 9 p.m. on Sunday is someone share. There's a talk.
And guess who was the first one on the call the first 3 weeks at 5 a.m.?
Faye.
Okay.
Well, but it was 11 a.m. where she is. So
that's true. That's why she did say that's why it was so easy. So yeah, we'll talk about it on the side though. But yeah, we'd love for you to join. I'll add you on the group whenever you can join.
I'll at 5 a.m. I'll be there in energy.
All right. I love you guys. Have a great day.
Love you too.
Thanks.
Bye. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.